Are you over being stuck on a hamster wheel of never-ending content creation? Luckily, there is a better, much more sustainable way of doing content, and one that allows you to really showcase the best of your ideas and get a lot more mileage out of every single piece of content that you create. So if you're ready to embrace quality over quantity when it comes to content, grab a pen and let me introduce you to the Minimalist Content Strategy. Welcome back to Your Content Empire, the YouTube channel dedicated to helping you get more consistent and profitable with content the easy way. I'm Haley Dale, your host, a content and sales funnel strategist obsessed with bringing you all the latest and greatest in content and marketing. There is a question that I seem to be getting more and more often, and that is, as a business owner, should I keep creating new content for years on end? Consistency is a make or break it trait when it comes to succeeding in business, and that's often interpreted as needing to be consistent with blogging and content creation. This means that if you're blogging on, say, a weekly basis, you could end up adding like 52 new posts every single year, and after 3 years, you'll be staring down the barrel of 150 plus posts in your content bank and on your blog. The question to ask yourself is this: as a business owner, are there 150 topics that you feel relate to your offer, your paid offer, and that you can talk about really, really well? Because at some point, it might feel like you're starting to run out of things or topics to talk about, or at least like you've already covered all of the important ones. And would you rather produce a lot of content on a surface level or focus on a few key topics and do those really, really well? It comes down to this: is there an endpoint to content creation, or do you keep creating no matter what in the name of consistency? I'd like to invite you to look at your content as a body of work, a collection of your ideas related to your signature process that represent what you do as a business. And based on years of experience producing content for my own business and for clients, I've concluded that there really is a natural endpoint to the content creation process. Not only that, I've developed an approach that can be even more profitable, both from a time and money perspective and standpoint, than grinding out new posts every single week, week in and week out. So in this video, I'm introducing you to my minimalist content strategy and how you can use the capsule content method to simplify your content and cover essential topics, improve ROI, and serve your audience at the highest level possible. So what is the minimalist content strategy? Well, it's a strategy that's based on creating capsule content, which is a collection of 12 core blog posts that you have around a single offer topic, or audience. For example, if you sell bookkeeping services, your capsule content collection would be all of those posts related to your bookkeeping process and that service itself. Or if you're a product-based business and you sell handmade jewelry, you could create a capsule content collection around that handmade jewelry. You might even have a few different collections, one for each of the specific types of jewelry that you create or different processes that you use. And don't just limit yourself to thinking this only works for written blog posts either, because the strategy works whether you're a video blogger or a podcaster too. The only rule is that you add each episode or video to the blog section of your website with some sort of written summary, show notes, or transcript. My capsule content collection includes 12 core blog posts around an offer based on specific topics, including typical problems your ideal audience has related to your offer, typical goals your ideal audience shares, how your offer works, aka your signature process, showcasing the benefits of your offer, a context post that shows how your offer fits into a bigger picture or system. These 12 core blog posts represent the only posts that you really need to build an audience around that offer and convert them into paying customers or clients. As we'll see below soon in this video, you can stretch as far as you need to in terms of generating sales and growing your audience. So you can use those same posts and reuse them multiple different ways. The big distinguisher here is, are you a business who is creating content to generate sales, grow your audience, but at the end of the day, support your business? Or are you a content creator slash influencer creating content to get more views, grow your audience, but it's more about the reach and, building that influence basically? If you find yourself in the former camp where you are a business owner, I'm here with a ticket for you to get off that content creation hamster wheel and start doing content smarter, not necessarily like that all the time grind. So if you're looking for a way out of that, this is the strategy for you. What I love most about the capsule content method is that it truly is a minimalist, quality over quantity approach to content. Unless you're either over the moon in love with content creation or you're a blogger slash influencer first, you don't need to be creating blog post or post upon post upon post, leaving you with a lot of time left over for things that matter the most to you in business or life. So let's get you back more time. Let's talk about why the capsule content method works. There are a lot of reasons why it works and why it's such a powerful new approach, and one that actually gets you results without buying into that endless 24/7 grind, content creation grind. Here are my top 3 reasons why I'm obsessed with the capsule content method. Number 1, it makes content more focused, strategic, and profitable. So with the capsule content method, you plan your posts around your offer rather than just I need to come up with something, so I need to think of anything that I could possibly use, coming up with random topics, and later having to figure out how to connect them back to your offer. This means that your posts are naturally better aligned to your paid offers. As a business owner creating content, the end goal always has to be making sure that you're building an audience full of people who are actually potential clients or customers, even if it's a smaller audience. It doesn't do you any good to have a ton of people on your email list if they're never going to be interested in your product or your service. Strategic content will attract and nurture the right audience for your offer and help you build your business. The second reason I love it is that it follows the customer awareness scale. So Eugene Schwartz came up with these 5 levels of customer awareness: unaware, problem aware, solution aware, product aware, and most aware. This capsule content method is designed with these 5 levels of awareness in mind. You're creating content specifically for folks who are problem aware, solution aware, and product aware. And that way you can roll your content out in this order so you make sure that you're getting the right content in front of the right people at the right time. So we've all heard that we're supposed to do this, but there's never really been a practical way to do this. Well, this is that method. So based on where where they are in these 5 levels of customer awareness, that's the journey that they're going to take with your capsule content collection. This is a much, much better way for us to move somebody to the next stage of that awareness scale than just putting out a random bunch of content and hoping it speaks to them. My third and final reason, although there's so many more that I love this method, that is that it frees up resources, both time and money, to do more with your marketing. So when you buy into needing to create new content every single week, it can eat up a lot of time in your calendar, even if you're batching your content as efficiently as possible. So the capsule content method has you create 12 really, really great creme de la creme blog posts for each of the main offers in your business, or audience types or offer types. You want to make sure that if you have 3 really distinct audiences, 3 really distinct offers, that serve different audiences, you're creating a different capsule content collection for each of those offers, and you can rotate through them. The one other thing that I will say here is, so basically what that means is you can have more than one offer type. You might have more than one capsule content collection here. But I would recommend focus on creating one and then creating the next one. You don't need to have all 3 ready to go or all 2 ready to go before you can start rolling these out. And then once you're done creating those 12 core great blog posts, you don't need to create anymore unless you're creating another capsule content collection. When crafted strategically, those 12 blog posts will move people along that customer awareness scale that we talked about towards your offer. This is going to free up all of that marketing time in your calendar that was previously allocated towards creating new content. And then you'll be able to use that time for other marketing activities that you know are important. So stuff that allows you to be more proactive in your marketing, like those growth activities, like pitching collaborations, pitching podcasts, putting together sales events and campaigns, all of those things that really move your business forward that maybe you didn't have as much time for because you were, spending all that time creating content or feeling guilty about not creating content. And when it comes to social media, each of those 12 great blog posts in your capsule content collection will also include a suite of promotional copy and promotional images. So you won't need to go back to the drawing board every single time to create your social media content that accompanies those blog posts as well. So hopefully by now you see the light at the end of the tunnel, of the content creation tunnel, a spot where you can, turn your existing pieces of content into long-term assets that grow your audience, engage your community, and sell your offers. This is part one. We've talked about the what and the why of the minimalist content strategy. And next week, we're going to be diving into the planning process, all about how you can plan out your capsule content collection. So stay tuned next week for that. And let me know in the comments, what would you do with all of that time you could save on content creation if you were using a strategy like this minimalist content strategy? And with that, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to be the first to know when the next video goes live, hint, it's usually Mondays, ring that bell. And until next time, here is to your content empire.